My Sunday statement was Joe Burrow throws 3 touchdowns and the Bengals win.
On the road against a feisty Arizona team, and it wasn't particularly close. Watch Cincinnati catch fire.
Intercepted, picked off by Taylor-Britt.
Swallowed up right on cue. It is Trey Hendrickson.
Joe finds room up the middle. He runs into the end zone.
We can confirm that Jamar Chase is indeed always effing open.
He catches it at the 10. Touchdown.
7-11, always open.
Zach Taylor's squad brought the heat to the desert as the Bengals offense was scorching, putting 34 on the scoreboard, leaving Arizona with the win. Welcome into Bengals Weekly. I'm Marissa Contapelli. The Bengals return home to the jungle with a chance to get back to 500 before the bye, as they look to cool off a Seattle team that's won 3 in a row. So as we get you set for kickoff between the Seahawks and the Bengals, we'll bring you as close to the action as possible and take you down to field level to listen in to Germaine Pratt, who is mic'd up in Arizona. Ian Eagle joins the show to give us his preview for Seahawks versus Bengals. And on Countdown, I'll tell you how close Joe Mixon is to passing a Bengals legend as Joe Dean continues to write his name in the Bengals record books. But first, the Bengals secured their first road win of the season as they jumped out to a 7-0 lead and never looked back. Joe Burrow looked like his old self as Jamar Chase exerted his dominance on the field, and the defense came up big time and time again. Let's relive Sunday's win over the Cardinals.
We are minutes away from the Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals from State Farm Stadium.
Sunday, camera rolling, plays got to be made. Come on, let's get it done. Who they? Come on, baby. Come on.
Great day to be great. We are here in Arizona. Great opportunity to show what the Bengal Nation about. Great day to get back on track.
2nd down and 5. They fake to Connor. It's a roll to the right by Dobbs.
Nice.
Gets hit
Nice.
and sacked.
Dax Hill was there first with Hendrickson to finish it off.
Oh, great job! Great job there!
Looking right, scrambling right, throws it back to
Nice.
the left, and
Oh,
it is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase doing the gritty for the first time in 2023, and the Bengals take a 6-0 lead.
How we doing?
The pocket closes.
Oh.
Hendrickson with another sack.
So let's just lock in, go to the next drive, and let's stop it.
Here comes Battle. He's got
Oh.
a beat on the quarterback. The ball flutters out.
The rookie from Alabama with the crushing blow on Dobbs.
This game is going to come down. All is going to be in the air. We got to make a big play. And we're going to make it. We're going to make it.
Dobbs to throw his pass. Picked off. The Bengals have it. Cam Taylor-Britt into the end zone.
Cam Taylor-Britt, his first NFL interception and a pick 6.
That's who you are. That's who you are. I think I got my swagger back.
Burrow catches the shotgun snap. Now scrambling up the middle of the field. He takes off and runs. Goes into a feet-first slide.
The calf is no longer an issue.
First down. Somebody's cap is healthy. Y'all ain't seen Shiesty. Oh. No Shiesty. He coming, man. He on the way right now. You too.
What's up, man? Maybe let's go.
Burrow with time, looking deep, looking for Chase. He's got it, and Jamar Chase on the deep ball for the touchdown.
The magic is back.
Let's go, bro. Shit. I don't know. Just keep giving me the ball then. How about that?
2nd and goal from the 3. Burrow in the gun. He catches at the 8. He fakes to Mixon. Now rolling to the right. Backpedaling to the 13. Throws. Caught. Jamar Chase on the back line of the end zone.
His 3rd touchdown catch of the day.
7-11, always open. 7-11.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs with a play action fake. Here comes the rush. Hendrickson knocks the ball out. The Bengals dive after it.
Monster play by these two defensive ends.
But that, my friend, is coffin nails.
Bam, bam, bam.
57 had himself a day in the desert. When we return, we check in with Germaine Pratt, who is mic'd up against the Cardinals. Bengals Weekly is brought to you by Ultifiber, proud to be the official internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Paycor, proud to be the official HR software provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. And Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. A team leading 10 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception, and a big 4th down stop made for one of Germaine Pratt's top performances this season. And call it luck, but we had Pratt mic'd up. So let's now head down to field level and listen in.
I know you mic'd up.
Let's get it.
That was a dot.
That was a bomb.
A dot. Put that on the mic. 9-1. Dot.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Best in the world. Cowboy. Let's go. Let's go, man. Attack. 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 Let's go, man. Attack. There we go. There we go. Hey, keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Touchdown. Let's keep going. That's one. Keep on going, boy. Bow, 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 bow. He gone. He gone. He gone. Let's keep going. Let's go, T.R. Let's keep go. There you go. Move the chains. Love it. Uno show. Get the ball. Let's go. Let's attack. Hey, let's attack, man. You about to get one? Yeah. I like your mindset. Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Dobbs to throw his pass. Picked off.
Yeah.
The Bengals have it.
Go, 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 go. Hey, 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 buddy, buddy, buddy. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, Lou. Look how. Hell of a play, boy. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Told you. I told you. I told you. I told you that happening.
He's going to fling it deep downfield for Jamar Chase.
Come on, Jamar.
He catches it at the 10
baby.
and takes it into the end zone.
Hell yeah, no. Boom. That's a boom. Hey. Ah!
I know you mic'd up.
Let's get it.
That was a dot.
That was a bomb.
A dot. Put that on the mic. 9-1. Dot.
Put it on film, best in the world. Nothing. Nothing. I need that turnover.
Like I said, they go find you. Game like this, you just do your job.
Get the ball. Get the ball. What up, boy?
That's what we do. That's special play, kid. That's special play.
Ball, ball, ball.
D.
You all right? Yes, sir. Give me a hug. I love you. Great job. You hear me? Yep. I'm going back. Coach, let me play. Lou. Coach, look, I can play? Yeah. I'm good. All right, go. Yes, sir. This boy. Cowboy.
The defense stepped up big last Sunday, making the game-changing plays when needed. That included Cam Taylor-Britt snagging his first career pick 6, and you guessed it, a fun and clever celebration followed. And that's the fun thing about CTB. He's always bringing the juice.
Huge win, Bengals Nation.
Again, you know Cam's going to bring the energy, same energy every single day that can bring everybody up.
Like, you know, my name is Juice, and I always have the juice, and it will forever be that way.
You know, he the one that talked to us before we run out there. He might be the most physical corner I've ever been around. He always got a smile on his face. His energy is always high. He's definitely somebody you want to be on the field with, and you know he shows it by the way he plays.
stuff, man. Hey, gang on me, gang on 3, 1, 2, 3, gang.
It slowed down a lot, just from not knowing anything in the playbook to knowing everything in the playbook now. You know, I'm starting to call things out ahead of time, you know, just because of what we've seen on film. You know, just giving certain checks, you know, to the safety before they can give it to me because I've seen it already. You know, it's a lot different now, you know, coming in and having that year under my belt.
It was new to him. It was fast to him. He didn't really know the ins and outs of the NFL, but now him coming into his second year, he knows we're counting on him a lot more. So he took that to heart and really puts time in the meeting room, in the weight room, and on the field. And this is a whole different guy than last year. So that experience and that confidence is just helping him become who he is.
Another day, another dollar.
The main thing we always say is hold each other to a high standard. I mean, that's, you know, some days you might not feel like doing something or whatever. Like, you need somebody to bring it in, the energy, for him to keep, you know, bringing the energy and stuff like that. And for us feeding off of him.
Now you gotta go catch a pig.
It was still like an underdog mentality that we both have. Just watch us play. We're both physical guys for our size, for our position. So that's kind of something that brought us together. Him just coming to me, just constantly asking, what can I do to get better? I saw that his rookie year. Seeing that now, you know, seeing the transition, it's a good sign. It puts a smile on my face.
The thing about this game, Cam, you mess up once, you got another opportunity to do it. Just slow. Come on now. And you know we riding with you, so don't ever worry about that, bro.
Man, that's like my little brother, man. Ever since he got drafted, we just had a bond, and I kind of took him under my wing, and I'm proud of Cam and where he's going.
Honestly, it played out perfect. It was a formation that we've seen before on film, and just like, you know, we saw it, it happened.
The Cardinals at their own one. Dobbs to throw, his pass, picked off! The Bengals have it! Get Taylor-Britt!
I was just like, catch the ball. When I had the ball, I knew what time it was. I think a lot of people did. Then BJ Hill, he was yelling at me, Cam, the celebration. I'm like, oh yeah. And I always kind of put it like this: I do it for the ones who are put up in hospital beds, you know, who can't do it for themselves, you know. And it's a blessing, you know, to be able to come out here and do this every day. You know, it's something I work for most definitely, but you know, nothing was given, but it's an honor.
The Bengals are back home on Sunday, and coming up next, we preview the Seahawks with CBS's Ian Eagle. Stay with us here on Bengals Weekly. Welcome back to Bengals Weekly. Ian Eagle liked what he saw out of the Bengals and Joe Burrow last week in Arizona, as the CBS broadcaster will be in the booth on Sunday as the Seahawks are in town. Eagle now joins Dan Horde to give us his preview.
He is the father of rising broadcasting star Noah Eagle, and he will be in the booth this Sunday for CBS to call the Bengals-Seahawks game. My buddy Ian Eagle. Ian, Joe Burrow called last week's game in Arizona a must-win, and then he delivered. What did you think of Joe's performance and the Bengals' victory over the Cardinals last week?
Most importantly, it looked like Joe Burrow. Previous weeks, that was not the guy that we had seen in his time with Cincinnati. So to me, that was the best storyline of all, that Joe Burrow is healthy and Joe Burrow looks the part.
There are a bunch of great wide receivers in the NFL right now, and Jamar Chase is obviously one of the very best. When you watch Jamar Chase, what stands out more than anything else?
It's almost effortless in how he goes about his business, and that shows you that he's at a different level. I think wide receivers by nature are confident, and most of them can use that to their advantage. Some do not. Jamar Chase, that's real. That's not him trying to create a character or trying to fire himself up. What he says, he believes. And when he says that he's open all the time, he's probably right.
Seattle comes to town at 3-1. They've got a 3-game winning streak. What are some of the keys this Sunday?
Key for Cincinnati, got to force some turnovers. Seattle has avoided it. Can you take that next step? And we saw it last week. Really good sign for this Bengals defense. I think numbers-wise, I believe they're better than their numbers indicate, and they will be better when the smoke clears. But can you put pressure on Geno Smith, force them into a mistake. Seattle has 1 turnover this season. 1. That's it. That has to change if you're the Cincinnati Bengals. And the running game, if we believe in trends, it's been getting a little bit better, incrementally better each week. The hope is this is the week for Cincinnati where they bust through. Over 100 yards rushing and a real impact.
And your schedule is crazy. I always appreciate your time when you spend a few minutes with us. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Kettering Health and the Cincinnati Bengals want you to make a crucial catch by reminding you to schedule your annual mammogram by visiting ketteringhealth.org/crucialcatch. Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Trey Hendrickson has been on an absolute tear through 5 weeks. Coming up next, I'll tell you where Hendrickson ranks among the NFL's best. Bengals Weekly is brought to you by Betfred, the official sports betting partner of the Cincinnati Bengals, and your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Did your high school win a big football game this past weekend? Then you can nominate your coach now for the Bengals Coach of the Week Award presented by Paycor by visiting bengals.com/Coach of the Week. Just like 7-Eleven, Ja'Marr Chase is always open. And over the last 3 weeks, Chase has been a receiving machine as Uno's performance in the desert landed him as the AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the 3rd time in his career. His big day, of course, was highlighted by his 192 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, and his longest play of the season, a 63-yard touchdown. That touchdown is the 7th of Chase's career that has gone for 50 or more yards. That's the most in the NFL since 2021. Last week, Chase set the Bengals' single-game receiving record as Chase became the first player in NFL history to register multiple games with at least 10 catches, 150 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns in their first 3 NFL seasons. Uno's 14 catches that went for a first down or touchdown in Arizona were the most in the league in a single game since 2006. With 37 rushing yards on Sunday, Joe Mixon will pass Rudy Johnson for the 3rd most in team history. Mixon is coming off a season-best 81 rushing yards in Week 5 as he has increased his yardage each week of the season, while Lou Anarumo has been cooking his defense. Cincinnati has allowed the 2nd fewest touchdowns in the second half and overtime since the start of 2021, as they've given up just 2 over the last 3 games. Since the start of last season, the Bengals have held opposing quarterbacks to the lowest completion percentage in the league, and over the last 3 games, no QB has recorded over a 100 passer rating. Now, Trey Hendrickson is off to arguably the best start of his career. His 6 sacks through 5 games is the most he has posted to start a season, as he is tied for 2nd most in the league. Hendrickson's 5 sacks over the last 3 games is the 2nd most in the league in that span, as the edge rusher is one of only 3 players to have 5 or more sacks, 2 passes defended, and a forced fumble on the season. And this will be the 13th meeting between the Seahawks and the Bengals in the Queen City. Cincinnati is in the middle of a 5-game stretch where they will play all 4 NFC West teams, as the Bengals take aim at making it 3-0 against that division. In his last 9 starts against the NFC, Joe Burrow has posted 23 total touchdowns, with a passer rating over 107. Seattle is allowing the 2nd most receiving yards per game this season, along with an NFL-high 18 receptions per game to opposing receivers. Contepelli's Countdown is presented by Betfred. And don't forget to visit kingofcincy.com for your chance to win an exclusive game day experience, prizes, and so much more. The Bengals and Betfred remind you to gamble responsibly. It's now time for this week's Kettering Health Fantasy Report. Ja'Marr Chase was the top fantasy point getter for all players in Week 5 after his dominant performance against the Cardinals. Chase's 15 receptions, 192 yards, and 3 touchdowns earned him 52 fantasy points. Chase is averaging 22 points per game as Uno lands as the 5th-ranked fantasy receiver. The Bengals defense tallied 17 fantasy points of their own in Week 5 thanks to their 2 interceptions, 3 sacks, and the big pick 6 by Cam Taylor-Britt. Cincinnati registered the 5th highest scoring defense last week, as this marked the 2nd time in the last 3 games the Bengals defense has recorded 13 or more fantasy points. And for the Seahawks, Kenneth Walker has been consistent. The running back enters Sunday as a top 15 fantasy back. Walker is averaging over 18 fantasy points per game, as he has 283 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns on the season. Thanks for tuning in to Bengals Weekly. Kickoff between the Seahawks and the Bengals is coming up. For Dan Horde and our entire crew, I'm Marissa Contepelli. We'll see you after the bye. Bengals Weekly is brought to you by Ultifiber, proud to be the official internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Paycor, proud to be the official HR software provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. And Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.